Getting older is inevitable, but as we get older, we don't always know about the different types of services on offer. So at Bluebird Care's Celebrating Services for Older People event this week, there were over 20 services on display. But how did this all get started?
So what we've done here is we've tried to bring to a community event about 25 local organisations, all of whom have some involvement in the support of older people in the community. We're hoping to attract at least 100 members of the public who may themselves have a future care need, or they may have a loved one that has a care need. And our hope is that they will circulate around the exhibition, talking to these local groups, taking some information away so that when it's needed they know what phone call to put in.
But it doesn't have to be for those who are currently in need. The organisers see this as a means of preparing for all eventualities.
The thing about care is that it's an immediate need. People tend not to go out and find out what care might be available for them at some point in the future. Families tend to suddenly have a care need if a loved one comes out of hospital following an operation, has a fall, and suddenly needs help. And so families are faced with an immediate need. And really what we're trying to say to the community is, come to one place where you can find out all about, hopefully, almost every aspect of care from what we feel is quite an eclectic mix of organisations and groups that are based here in the community that have some involvement in elderly care.
And with a wide range of services on display, from lawyers to farm foods to Alzheimer's support, there were also some others that you might not think of or even know about.
And we read the whole of the journal every week, and then we post out the thumbsticks to anyone who can't read for themselves, either because their sight is going or because they can't concentrate, or because they're at home on their own and they want something, which is company. And it's about an hour and a quarter, and we provide all the equipment. We provide them with a machine and the thumbstick which goes into it. It's very easy to operate, and it's, as I say, a free service, and it's run entirely voluntarily, but a lot of people don't know it even happens, so that's why I'm here.
They also took the time to award some of the organisations with funds to help keep their services going.
There are so many tiny little organisations that are doing things for people living with dementia, helping people with transport, bringing people together for social engagement for tea and coffee. So many of these little organisations around the community, and the grant award that we give them means a huge amount.
So what's the final message from the organisers?
We all get older, it is an inevitability, and at that point sometimes we can't manage all of the things that we need to manage, such as personal care and home care. But the key thing, and the thing that we're really passionate about, is keeping people safe, secure and comfortable in their own homes. We believe that that's where everybody ultimately wants to remain for as long as possible, and that is our objective.
Ian Sheridan, That's TV.